Captain Brownspot. Volume 2: The Cave of Echoes. Captain Brownspot, an explorer renowned for his fearless expeditions and signature red baseball cap, stood before the ominous entrance of the Cave of Echoes. Legends whispered of an ancient relic hidden deep within, a jewel said to grant wisdom to those who dared to claim it. Determined, Captain Brownspot adjusted his cap, tightened the strap of his satchel, and ventured into the cave. The entrance was cloaked in shadows, the air thick with a cool, damp stillness. The faint sound of water dripping echoed through the darkness, mingling with the rustle of unseen creatures. Captain Brownspot flicked on his flashlight, its beam cutting through the gloom, revealing jagged walls lined with gleaming crystals. As he progressed further, the cave seemed to come alive. Every step he took and every breath he exhaled was mirrored back to him in strange, warped echoes, as though the cave itself were speaking in a forgotten tongue. A chill crept down his spine, but he pushed forward, a smirk playing on his lips. Just another day in the life, he muttered, the sound multiplying and spiraling around him. The path split into 3 tunnels, each ominously dark. Captain Brownspot crouched down, examining the ground with the precision of a seasoned adventurer. In the dirt, he noticed faint scratch marks leading to the center tunnel. "Looks like someone, or something, has been here recently," he murmured, adjusting his cap once more. Without hesitation, he chose the middle path. Deeper into the cave, the tunnel opened into a vast underground chamber. At its center, a pedestal bathed in an ethereal glow stood surrounded by a shallow pool of water. Resting atop the pedestal was the legendary jewel, a brilliant orb that seemed to pulse with an inner light. The air buzzed with energy. But as Captain Brownspot stepped forward, the ground beneath him trembled. From the shadows emerged a towering, serpentine guardian with scales that shimmered like liquid silver. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly fire as it hissed, its voice reverberating through the chamber. "Only the worthy may claim the jewel," it declared. Captain Brownspot stood his ground, his red cap casting a determined shadow across his face. "I didn't come this far to turn back now," he said, his voice steady. With a swift motion, he reached into his satchel, retrieving a flare and igniting it. The sudden burst of light startled the guardian, its hiss turning to a roar. Using the momentary distraction, Captain Brownspot darted toward the pedestal. The guardian lunged, its massive body sweeping across the chamber, but the agile adventurer leaped over its tail, landing gracefully next to the jewel. With a triumphant grin, he seized the orb and held it aloft. The chamber filled with a blinding light, and the guardian froze, its fiery eyes softening. "You have proven your courage and determination," it said, its voice now calm. "The jewel is yours." As the light faded, Captain Brownspot found himself standing at the cave's entrance, the jewel glowing faintly in his hands. He tipped his red cap to the cave and smirked. "Another relic, another adventure," he said, already wondering where the map in his satchel would lead him next.